the dollar deal that saved a company. In 2009, deep in the shadow of the financial crisis, a small coffee processing company in the Midwest was fighting for its life. Costs were rising, customers were disappearing, and the owners were exhausted. After years of slow decline and months of rapid collapse, they were ready to sell, but only if someone would take on everything they owed. The business had assets, equipment, and long-term contracts that should have made it worth around $1.6 million. But assets don't matter much when a company is sinking. What mattered was the debt, the payroll, and the risk. No buyer wanted that responsibility. Then came Dan Price, a 25-year-old entrepreneur running a much smaller startup called Gravity Payments. His company handled credit card processing for small businesses, and he saw potential where others saw a disaster. He made an offer that sounded like a joke. "I'll buy the entire company for $1." The owners were stunned, but Price wasn't trying to lowball them. He was offering to take on everything they owed, all their commitments, all the financial weight they wanted to escape. Legally and financially, it was a massive gamble. They said yes. Suddenly, Price owned a company with far more problems than profits. The old systems were outdated. Some employees were underperforming. Customers complained constantly. Service contracts were being lost, and every month's payroll felt like walking across thin ice. Price didn't try to save the company with a miracle move. He focused on simple engineering-like fixes. 1. Eliminating waste. The old owners had been paying for subscriptions and software they didn't even use. Price shut down unnecessary expenses and brought the monthly burn rate under control. 2. Fixing customer service. Response times were slow, orders were late, and support was inconsistent. So he created new systems, improved communication channels, and made customer satisfaction a core metric. 3. Rebuilding the sales process. Some sales reps weren't producing. Others had no clear incentives. Price brought structure, responsibility, and accountability to the team. 4. Upgrading outdated technology. He modernized their equipment and back-end systems, which immediately improved efficiency. 5. Investing in employees. Instead of cutting the workforce to the bone, he focused on morale and culture. He wanted the staff to feel important, not doomed. Slowly, cracks in the ship started sealing. Customers who had walked away came back. New clients started signing up. Morale improved. And within 18 months, the company that nobody wanted was making more money than it ever had. It didn't just recover. It tripled its revenue. All from a $1 acquisition. The deal became a quiet legend in business circles. A story of risk, timing, and leadership. Many companies get bought for big money and collapse. This one was bought for almost nothing and survived. Eventually, it became fully integrated into Gravity Payments, strengthening the parent company and helping it grow far beyond what it could have alone. What makes the story so compelling is that Price wasn't trying to be clever. He wasn't trying to outsmart the sellers or exploit a loophole. He simply understood something most people miss. Bad companies aren't always bad. Sometimes they're just badly managed. A turnaround depends on looking at the underlying structure rather than the surface-level chaos.